We took those lessons, put them into a more editable format so teachers can modify them going forward. And then also I added some worksheets and other additional visual resources that would be helpful to teachers, and with the Help Them with Good Speed edited them to fit into the 45-minute class period.
She presented it to me. I gave her some sort of a framework. I said, well, let's think about it. Every class is probably going to need about 8 lessons over about 8 weeks to really see the work in the garden. And I said, really what we want to do is give the kids something they can do as a written piece while some kids are working in the garden. So something that's accessible, something they can do independently.
The curriculum that Cara's planned has given us structure to what to do when we actually go to the garden. So we won't just go out there and everyone's planting at once. We'll spread it out and do planting and then a worksheet having to do with the learning objective of that day, and then some kids will be digging in the dirt and exploring. So it's very exploratory, and the curriculum was very helpful in that it broke everything down for us so that we could actually go out there without feeling overwhelmed.
So we created the curriculum plan, again, because we wanted to have something that was sustainable in terms of programming, something that could last beyond FoodCorps. And so as FoodCorps service members, we do a lot of lessons with teachers, but in terms of teachers continuing those lessons on their own, I wanted them to have something they could hold, a lesson plan that they could read that really had even more detailed notes about what we were doing, and so they could refer back to it in the future.
100% sure it'll be sustained in the future. The lessons were very easy to break down. The kids are very excited to do the different stations in the garden. It's hard going into the garden with 25 4- and 5-year-olds. They're all excited. They all want to get in the dirt and make a mess. But the way that the lessons were set up, it was different stations at different times, and they knew that, and they were excited to do everything.
And the feedback I've heard is that all the teachers have gone and felt like this is something they can do, and I think Cara made that really possible by making the garden accessible for people.
And then over the years, teachers will be adding in their ideas and comments and working off of each other, since this Google Doc format is a really great collaboration tool, and it will meld into this really wonderful resource for teachers to be using at the family school or at whatever school the curriculum is being used at.
The kids' reaction is actually the best reaction because they give the best feedback of all, and when they are excited about the garden and excited about the cabbage that we planted and really off the wall about the worm they found in the garden, it's really satisfying and rewarding.